The weakness of a tyrant, Putin's desperation exposed with North Korean soldiers. In today's episode, we're uncovering a shocking development in the ongoing war in Ukraine, the presence of North Korean soldiers fighting alongside Russian forces. This unexpected alliance not only raises eyebrows but also serves as a crucial lens through which we can examine Vladimir Putin's leadership and the vulnerabilities within his regime. Join us as we explore how this partnership highlights the cracks in Putin's facade of power and what it could mean for the future of Russia and the world. Recent reports have confirmed that North Korean soldiers are indeed fighting for Russia in Ukraine. This revelation is unprecedented and raises many questions. How did we get here? North Korea has long been considered one of the most isolated countries globally, facing severe sanctions and international condemnation. Yet, here they are, aligned with Russia in a conflict that has already claimed countless lives. We'll discuss the implications of this alliance and how it fits into the broader narrative of the war. To grasp the significance of North Korean involvement, we need to look at Putin's military strategy. The invasion of Ukraine has not gone as planned. Initial expectations of a quick victory have crumbled under fierce Ukrainian resistance. With escalating casualties and recruitment challenges, Putin's military strategy has been thrown into disarray. North Korean soldiers, trained under one of the world's strictest regimes, bring a unique set of skills that Putin desperately needs on the battlefield. The need for foreign troops underscores a significant weakness in the Russian military. Despite possessing one of the largest armies, Russia has faced staggering casualties since the war began. Reports indicate that many potential recruits are unwilling to fight due to a combination of fear, disillusionment, and a growing awareness of the war's realities. This desperation for manpower reflects not just military challenges but also a loss of confidence in Putin's leadership among his citizens. Partnering with North Korea, a country widely regarded as a pariah, reveals the stark political landscape Putin is navigating. This alliance could be interpreted as a sign of his desperation, raising questions about his ability to lead effectively. For a leader who has long projected strength, relying on a country like North Korea to bolster his military efforts can be seen as a significant blow to his image. We'll explore how this alliance may shift perceptions of Putin both domestically and internationally. To better understand this partnership, let's take a brief look at the historical context between North Korea and Russia. Historically, the two nations have shared a complicated relationship, characterized by periods of cooperation and tension. With the end of the Cold War, both countries found themselves facing isolation and sanctions from the West. Their renewed partnership in the context of the Ukraine war is not just a military alliance, it's a reflection of both nations' need for support against Western influence. The involvement of North Korean troops in Ukraine not only affects the battlefield but also reshapes global politics. This partnership could further isolate Russia, as countries around the world reassess their relationships with both Moscow and Pyongyang. The potential for increased sanctions and diplomatic isolation looms large. We'll examine how this development may influence international relations and what it could mean for countries aligned with or opposed to Russia. With North Korean soldiers now fighting in Ukraine, the question arises, is it time for NATO to step up its involvement? As the situation escalates, NATO may need to reassess its strategy in the region. Increased support for Ukraine could come in various forms: military aid, intelligence sharing, and potentially a more significant military presence in neighboring countries. We'll discuss how NATO's response could deter further Russian aggression and strengthen the resolve of its allies. As we consider the implications of this alliance, we must also look to the future of Putin's regime. Will the inclusion of North Korean troops provide the reinforcement he desperately needs, or will it further expose his weaknesses? The reliance on North Korean soldiers may signal a turning point in the conflict, impacting not just the war in Ukraine but also the stability of Putin's rule at home. We'll explore potential scenarios and what they could mean for Russia's political landscape. The partnership with North Korea may not resonate well with the Russian public. Many citizens are likely to view this alliance with skepticism, questioning the necessity of relying on a foreign military force. Domestic challenges, including economic sanctions and political dissent, could be exacerbated by this perceived weakness. We'll look into how public opinion might shift in response to this development and what it means for Putin's grip on power. In conclusion, the presence of North Korean soldiers fighting for Russia is a stark reminder of Putin's vulnerabilities. This controversial partnership not only highlights his desperation but could also redefine the course of the conflict and the future of his regime. What do you think about this alliance? Is it a sign of strength or weakness for Putin? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into global events.